Well, guys, as you can tell, things just escalated. So I started getting ready to change studs because I thought I had a yielded stud, and it turns out when it hit so hard, it ripped the threads out of almost every one of the stud holes in the block. So we've got the engine out. We got a thread repair kit on the way. I'm going to go through and drill and do inserts on all of them. And, well, that's where we're at, I guess. I'd like to do time certs on all of them. I think I'm just going to break down and buy a full time cert set. I got to figure out how long I need them to be. But do you believe that's what we're going to do, is just do time certs on all of them? Yep. Here we go again. Good afternoon, guys. You may notice a shock sitting here. That is the 1000 shock. We did receive a special delivery today from Marcus McBain at M2 Shocks. We have our Pro Revolve. It is not the 1/2 inch shorter that I needed, but a little finagling. We clearanced off all the casting flash on here and gained about a 1/16 of an inch. We took off the pivot, and then down here on the frame, you can see I had to grind down just a wee little bit to get enough clearance to get the shock on there. I got tons of clearance now that the shock is on and has some weight on it. It's just bolted in there loosely quick to see how it works. But I'm going to go ahead and sit on this thing and show you. I may need to put a little bit more preload in it. I have to get the engine in and everything ready before I set the sag. I have to have it at race weight before I set the sag. But I do have the rebound set up. So we're going to kind of do this half unedited here. This is a throw together video just to show you guys. You remember before it was like a pogo stick? So you don't do that no more. Given this is not accurate and all the bikes have tore apart, that may be a problem. That squat way fast. I may need to add just a little bit more compression dampening, but we'll see what it wants at the track. I got to go through his setup sheet and set it up the way he wants it set up. But the rebound, 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. I have pretty decent traction on here. I could probably slim it down to like 2.5, 3 on a really good prep track, but he suggested 5 for a not so good prep track. I figured I'd split the difference. So I'm gonna put my weight back here because I need an engine simulated. There's a little bit more weight there with the engine in it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, right at about 4 seconds. 3, probably 3, I'm counting a little fast. But I can always crank that up. We got all the dampening we need. I also adjusted her ride height. She's sitting a little lower now. We'll see if it bottoms out. If it does, I can adjust the dog bones and bring it up a little bit. I'm at the lowest setting I've got right now. I may have to check the oil pan clearance and a few other things, but it is what it is. We may have to slash cut that freaking pipe so it don't drag when it goes down. That may be a given. I may just slash it just to get it done. Lose the Vance and Hines emblem because it's about to fall off anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Patience has paid off. We've got the shock we paid for, working the way it should. The Buza, it's got the same return time and everything set up. It's just a substantially shorter bike and doesn't need nearly the shock this does. That's 7 over, this is 14. This is out at, I believe, 72 or 74 inches right now. Probably shorten it up just a little bit because I don't need all that length now. And yeah. We're moving forward, guys. I got to pull the pistons off this engine sitting over here. As you saw, things got out of hand. I explained it already in the first clip. It is what it is, guys. I'll update you as we go here.